if somebody is a journalist and is telling me, I completed my course at such and such a university as a journalist, and I've been looking for the jobs, I've failed. For me, I cannot employ you for 3 years and you are seated there, cannot find a job, and you're a journalist. Being a journalist doesn't mean that you're supposed to go to somebody's radio station or television station and do something. What other things can you do as a journalist? These are kids who can go back at home and they create the home and they make the home look better. That is if somebody is paying attention at school with this new curriculum. I tell them to do a lot of practicals in relating different topics. All the topics a student does at school, one cannot fail to make at least one project when he gets home and add some value to the home, the small scale business at home. For me, I look at that from theory to practical, or from theory to job creators. So people tend to create their jobs at the end of the course. For me, I look at this new curriculum as something that is paving a way for that. And to the educators, for me, I like them to embrace this style and even be more creative as they're teaching these students. Because students come with different creativities, different abilities, different attitudes, different ideas. We give them a chance. Let the student explain what he wants and help him to get into that. You never know you're training a president to be. That's how we can get into that. So we teachers, even the parents, let us guide our kids in line to what their abilities and talents are. Let us not fix them to our courses we studied. I'm a doctor, I want my child to be a doctor. I'm a teacher, I want my child to be a teacher. He or she may not have that ability, but has a talent somewhere else. Let us not sit on their talents. Give them, expose them so that they can get into the practice, and you watch and see where the potential your child or is, and then we can guide accordingly.
Sister, this word is connected. How can youths here leverage the global trends like AI, new media which has come to solve the local problems that seem disturbing us now?
These new technologies have come, and we cannot tell them to go back or throw them out. We are supposed to live with them, like artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence was created to mimic the human mind. It's just mimicking. What you put there is what it's going to give you, based on what it has already collected, and it tries to modify it in line with the knowledge it has. But let us also not go there in the style of artificial intelligence. Let us go there as human beings who have helped this thing to build its mind. We are the ones who feed it. So which means if we are just cutting and pasting from there, then we are not far different from what artificial intelligence is. Remember, it's a human being that feeds it and gives it. So go there, download whatever you want, but read it and relate it to what you want or what the topic is. Don't just cut and paste and put it there, and you don't put in your brains to think or to adjust. Because also when you put something in artificial intelligence, you tell you that is what I know. Then from what it knows, you're supposed to put on what your knowledge is. So for me, if I'm supervising somebody and has gone to artificial intelligence and has not added any value to that, or has not put it in our own language in relation to the topic we're dealing with, then there's something wrong with that person. It's just speaking on, there's no creativity at all. So it makes your work flat, unsearched, and unprofessional in one way or another. So these gadgets have come to simplify our work. Go there, read, understand what you don't know. But there's an intention why you're also doing your research. Incorporate it, put it there very well to suit the situation, and also add some information because you're adding value to the academic circle. Go there in that style. But don't say that for me, I will not. You go to sleep because artificial intelligence is there. You will go to the exam and find a way of cheating here and there. They are going to get you, and you lose at least a year or even more than that. Even you lose the course, and then what do you get? The moment you are caught copying in an exam, you don't remain the same. There's a shame created around you. Remember, the whole class is there and they have got you. And maybe people have been trusting you. There's a way you beat that trust. So just use them professionally and work as human beings, not as those machines.
Sister, if a young person watching you right now can only do one thing in the next 24 hours to change his kind of course, what could that thing be?
Somebody watching me at this moment and would like to change the next 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
What he has been.
Yeah.
I would like somebody, if you want to change yourself, just based on what you have talked, and say, where am I at this moment? What do I want to be?
To have self-reflection.
Have personal reflection on what we have talked about, and then see, how is this going to make me a positive person? Mere thinking about that is not going to make you remain the same. And always say, how do I make myself a person I want to be? Nobody is going to do it for you. You yourself. Your attitude. Touch your attitude. Do the best and make your attitude as positive, as productive as possible. Not in a cheating manner, but in a positive manner. I know you have values and I know you respect them. So that's it. That's what I can say about it.
Finally, when you look at the legacy you've been building, what is the one thing that is truth you want to be remembered for, the services you have been providing as a permanent bridge for the next generation which is coming?
For me, the legacy is to be available for people. Be available for the people. If a person knocks to your office, don't pretend to be so busy. There's a reason why that person has come to your office. Or a person meets you and says, excuse me, please turn, go there. You never know what is behind that. Be available for people. Don't create moments of running away. However much tough the situation may be, you never know what lies behind that. Be available. In case you're not available, inform and create moments to avail yourself. That's my thinking.
Thank you, Sister, for your time.
You're welcome.
Okay.